Hello, friends. Welcome to the Jazz Ranch, hip cats and groovy chicks. I'm going to be playing a song for you called In a Sentimental Mood, written by Duke Ellington. And I'm going to be showing you a variety of ways that you can harmonize a melody line. Specifically, I'm going to be using the Barry Harris diminished sixth scale system of diminished chords. And I'm going to be using drop two voicings as well as quartal harmony and also spread voicings and rootless chords. So you'll have a variety of different things in this, and I'll have links below this video that will describe these techniques in detail. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play the song for you first and then talk about it after. Here we go with In a Sentimental Mood. Hello, welcome to the Jazz Ranch studio where I talk about what I played and the song In a Sentimental Mood by Duke Ellington. This song is a great one to harmonize the melodic lines in full chords and then converting them to a drop two voicing. That's what I did right at the beginning of the song. You have this line. We're in the key of F now, one flat. And the first chord actually is D minor, 11, but it has an approach melodic line pickups to that first chord, and these are the pickups. That's the line. Sorry. It's very specific, okay? And so now you could just harmonize it, you know. you could harmonize in voicings of F6 if you wanted to, but what I'm going to do is utilize the Barry-Harris principle of the diminished sixth scale. I'm going to call that first chord of that line an F6 inverted to the first inversion, and the next note being a diminished chord, which you could call B flat diminished, or you could call it a C7 flat 9 relating to an F chord being the 5 of the F, and then it's another F chord inverted, and then it's another F6 inverted, then another F6 inverted, then another F6 inverted. Very interesting that way. That's at least one way to look at this. When you see I come around the second time with that melody, I'm going to change the harmonic concept of it. But to get the drop 2, I'm going to take that note and put it down an octave and take it out of the right hand. So that's the first chord sounds like that, and the second chord sounds like this. The diminished chord sounds like that. So you get this very pretty sound. Like, then here I'm going to go. I'm not going to go diminished here, but I'm going to use that one. So I'm thinking of that chord with a B flat on the bottom, but I'm still getting the tenths. You see, you're getting harmony in tenths between the bottom note and the top note. Then I go to a full sounding voicing there, block chords. So that's like a first inversion or the A form of a D minor 9, right? And so you want to watch, I'll have a link that you can watch if you want to learn more about the drop 2 voicings, because I have other videos I've done that explain them in much more detail than I'm going to in this video. But there you have it. There's the first harmonization in a drop 2 using the Barry-Harris system. Although he probably would have made the diminished chord there. You could do that, but I prefer this sound. I think it's more accurate. So again, here it is. Beautiful sound. Then I'm going to have the minor go to minor major 7, then dominant, then minor 7. So we have that drop, that line drop. That's a minor major 7 there, or a minor major 9 you could call it. Now the next line is this. Now I'm going to harmonize that as well with the drop 2 concept. So like this. So that becomes this. See how pretty that is? So it really makes your lines, your melodic lines, harmonized in a very beautiful way, I think, that drop 2. And often I would arpeggiate them to get a different sound. Rather than just playing them straight like that, I might do this. I'm arpeggiating from down to up, like from the low note up to the high note. And they don't have, you know, and not straight, maybe like, you can change the rhythm of that line. Now I'm on the G minor 9 and I'm voicing it like this. This is a chord segment, so I have the 9th. Now I have rootless chords here. Major 7, minor major 7, minor 7. Now here, E half diminished. Then I'm using a root position chord. You know, often you're going to use root position chords. They're going to sound the best. Then a tritone substitute, a B flat 9, approaching the A7 there. The A7 is it's going to end up on the D minor here. See, so that's the 5 chord moving to the 1 of D minor. So on that A7, I'm going to harmonize it like that. Spread voicing with a flat 9 and sharp 11. Perfect place for that. And this approach chord is great with the tritone substitute. Half step above. And then I did this. a little not resolved chord. Now here, this next line. Okay, I'm going to harmonize this in quartal harmony, perfect fourths. Perfect place for fourths. They sound great. See, so you have fourth, 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 going to fourth, 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 going to fourth, fourth, fourth. Works perfectly. You might say, well, how do you know how to do that? Eventually, as you learn these voicings and play them more often, you'll begin to discover where to use them and when to use them. Now there, that's a beautiful chord. That's a D7, right? Actually D9, but I'm putting that sharp 11 in there again, and I'm putting a 13 above there. It's really stacking chords, just like an E chord stacked above a D7. But you don't need that D, the bass player has it. Then a nice line in the left hand. And then that tritone substitute there of the half step above the resolution to the F chord. And now I go to another tritone substitute, but this time on this line, I'm going to conceive it as an A7 chord. Here, there's an A7 augmented chord, right? A7, there's the third, there's the augmented fifth. There's a rub, and then I'll put the A7 on this note. Then I'll go to D minor. But up here, instead of this, now I have this. Like a thin sounding, ethereal kind of sound here with these rootless chords. Rootless chords. This is third inversion now, you see? So this is the B form, right? And now I'm going to do something different. See, earlier I did this. Drop 2. This time I'm using quartal harmony. Like this. Well, actually, there it is. So you had this. Now I could do fourth there. I could do fourths there if I wanted to, but I didn't do that. I went there. I could have gone do the whole thing in quartal harmony, like. That's a pretty sound too, right? Very hip. You could go to there, but I went to here. Keeping the concept of the rootless chord in that position. Except here I did it here. Now I'm doing it here. Just moving that same chord voicing, you know, down a fifth on the G minor chord. There's a tritone substitute again. There's that A7 altered chord with the sharp 11. Now here, more drop 2s. Sorry. There you see the drop 2, so it's these chords. So I take that second note from the top out and put it down below. Same here. Take that note down there. That one. So there you get this sound. Beautiful. And a variation on the resolution here to the F chord. You have an F6. Now we're moving into the bridge by way of a 2-5, and the bridge is in D flat, so we're moving into 5 flats. So E flat minor, A flat 7, D flat major 7. So I have this line, a nice melodic approach line. Now I'm going to play arpeggios. Why am I doing that? Because I haven't done arpeggios yet. I haven't played arpeggios, so I want to create variety in my arrangements. So now that's a perfect place for arpeggios in the left hand, filling out the harmony. You know, I'm on a D flat minor, E flat minor. Now there I go to a D flat, but it's inverted, all right? It's first inversion. Then I have this progression that is this. It's approaching a D flat. I want to get back to D flat, and I'm doing it this way. E7, E flat 7, D7, D flat. So they're like tritone substitutes because they're moving in chromatic movement. But then I'm putting the 2 in front of each one of those dominant 7s. So that's an E7, so I put the B minor 7 in front of it, then E7, then B flat minor 7, E flat 7, then A minor 7, D7, and then I get to D flat. So it's a very interesting way to create a progression where nothing is going on. There's no melody written there. It's like... So these are fills. So it's very hip. It's a chromatic approach to get me back to D flat from a third above, you know, minor third above actually. So then putting the 2 5s, then the 2 5s, I get back to D flat. So let's listen how that sounds from the beginning of the bridge now. Here's the beginning of the bridge. Flat, you see, so back to D flat, same melody. Now here, surprise chord, G minor 11. So the modulation back to F is very clever. Sort of shockingly immediate. Then a C7, and then that sets up that rising line again, you see? So the last time I just played it in octaves, just for variation, and then I used similar techniques to harmonize the melody from there. See, so there you have a variety of things. You have the use of the Barry Harris system with the diminished chords and converting it to drop 2 voicings. Then you have Quartal harmony, right, for some of these. And then you have your rootless chords and your spread voicings. So study the score, download it from my website, and watch this video again. You can slow it down using the meter, the gear meter, if you want to. And watch my videos that I made in the past about drop 2 if you want to understand it better. But I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll have a sign off now. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Signing off from the Jazz Ranch. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I want to give you a little shout out on my book. This is my book called Jazz Piano Methods and Songbook for Professional Playing. I've sold thousands of copies. I have a special sale going on right now. If you buy my book, you'll get my 140-page appendix of exercises for free. All you have to do is order my book through my website and then write to me, and my email address is below, and I will send that to you directly to your email. So please check out the videos I've made on both books so you can see everything that's inside them. Where can you go and see a complete inside of a book on a video? Only here at the Jazz Ranch. So thanks for tuning in today. Please give me a comment. I love to hear from you. I always answer all comments. You'll see that I do answer all comments if you give me enough time. And until next time, in the words of my great friend upstairs, Hermie Dressel, I'll say, swing loose. We'll see you next time around. Be cool. Bye-bye.